it's Micheline with Fit and Healthy for Yourself, and today I want to follow up on my previous blog and video about why it is so important to keep your blood sugar level stable and how you can actually do that. So I have just started the keto diet. Now, when you do a keto diet, it is a really low carb, moderately amount of protein and a really high amount of fat. Because the whole purpose of it is that you switch your body over from burning glucose and sugar at all times to burning fat, because the problem with glucose is that we don't have a lot of storage for glucose, so we constantly need to eat. And every 3 hours we need to eat. As the storage gets replenished, we need to eat, and that's why and glucose we only get from carbohydrates. So therefore we constantly need to eat carbs. And whenever we do that, our blood sugar goes up and it goes down. Goes up and goes down, we crash, we're high, we crash, we get tired, we'll go back up. So the way a keto diet works is so your body switches over to burning fat instead of glucose. Now, our fat storage is rather large. We all have an immense amount of fat to store. It goes around our, the little extra pounds we all carry around that needs to get lost. There is the visceral fat that is around organs that develops. So we all have a good amount of storage for that left. And when our body switches over to fat burning, what it does, it produces ketones, and that it uses as fuel. So, and because those are always available in our body, we constantly burn fat, we constantly have energy. So, and it doesn't have any effect on your blood sugar. So your blood sugar stays stable. There are no more cravings. There are no more tiredness. So it takes all those ugly symptoms of sugar crashes away. And you have constant energy because your body is constantly burning it and producing energy. And now, is it actually something that you should do that works for you? Nobody can tell you that. To be honest, our bodies are so complex and complicated, especially the women's body, that one approach isn't the right one. And it's not one diet plan or one way of eating does not fit everybody. So you have to kind of find your own way of working for it. The simple approach of eating less and working out more doesn't really work, because the more we work out, the more our body needs energy to get through that. And if we eat less, our body actually goes into a starvation mode, which means it doesn't really let go of the extra fat that we have, because it's thinking, I'm not going to get any more food. I'm not going to be able to produce energy. So it just doesn't always work, because our bodies are so complex. For some people it might work, for some people it won't. So I have tried a lot of things. Not necessarily, I'm not a yo-yo dieter. My weight doesn't go up and down. I've been the way I eat was usually, I love chocolate. I'm a die-hard chocolate addict. So I can binge on chocolate for days. So I can survive on that. So I love sugar. So I have had a lot of sugar in my diet in the past. I also have eaten a lot of processed food, depending on my stress level and what's going on in my life. So I have had a lot of eating styles. I mean, I grew up with my parents always cooking everything fresh, and then I went to my own lifestyle where everything is stress and you're kind of looking for the shortcuts. So until I realized that doesn't really work out for you. So the way I changed my eating habits is because the way I did it is I went on to the 21-day fix container system, because that helped me at least get the right portion sizes down, and it helped me realize I need to eat more fresh stuff, more of that and less of that. So it was awesome. It helped me lose the first 10 pounds, not a problem. Then I actually realized that I have a gluten sensitivity. I do much better if I cut out gluten. So I did that. I cut that out, so which makes you automatically go a little low carb. But the problem also is when you do high protein, when you eat too much protein, your blood sugar also goes up. So it's, you kind of have to find a balance. So I have now gone on to the keto diet just because I have realized my body does a lot better on lower carbs. I can still get my carbs from all the vegetables, and but I have noticed I can do a lot better. Yeah, it's tough to cut out the food for now, but I've noticed that I had hit a weight plateau, so I couldn't really work it anymore. So I switched to this over, and it kind of got me away from that plateau, and my weight started to drop again. And I actually have a lot more energy and a lot more focus. So for me, it works. It doesn't always work for everyone, but it's all trial and error. And it's nothing, none of these changes, if you do the container system, if you do Weight Watchers, whatever you do, none of this can be a temporary thing. You always have to realize it is a permanent lifestyle. Otherwise, the weight is just going to go up and down, and your body is actually going to be worse for it. So therefore, find a system that actually works for you. If you have any medical issues, definitely talk to your doctor, because the keto diet is going to be a little rough for diabetics. It's great to actually get away from diabetes too, but you have to be under supervision, because if you drop your carb count a little too low and your blood sugar too low, it could send you into problems if you're a diabetic. So therefore, definitely be under supervision. So, but find something that works for you, and try it out and see how it works.